States Military Academy Band presents Reflections from Space, honoring West Point alumni astronauts. Please join us in welcoming to the field Colonel Retired Jim Adamson, Colonel Retired Dr. Buzz Aldrin, Colonel Retired Frank Borman, Colonel Retired Patrick Forrester, Lieutenant Colonel Retired Sam Gaymar, Major Shane Kimbrough, Lieutenant Colonel Timothy Copra, Colonel Retired Mike Mullane, Colonel Douglas Wheelock, Colonel Jeffrey Williams, Lieutenant Colonel Retired Al Worden. Ladies and gentlemen, the astronauts of the United States Military Academy. now hear from Apollo astronauts Buzz Aldrin, Al Worden, and Frank Borman as they share their reflections from space.
December 1968 and December 1972, 24 Americans had the great good fortune to briefly visit the moon. Half of us became the first emissaries from Earth to tread its dusty surface. We who did so were privileged to represent the hopes and dreams of all humanity. For mankind, it was a giant leap for a species that evolved from the Stone Age to create the sophisticated rockets and spacecraft that made a moon landing possible. For one crowning moment, we were creatures of the cosmic ocean, an achievement that 1,000 years later may be seen as the signature of the last century.
I orbited the moon 75 times during the flight of Apollo 15, and during that time, I never missed the opportunity to look back at Earth as I came around the backside of the moon. Earthrise over the moon is the most spectacular sight in our universe. Earth is a place we call home, and it is the only planet in the solar system that has an atmosphere that can sustain life as we know it. It is mankind's obligation to protect this special place for all future generations.
Christmas of 1968 found the crew of Apollo 8 circling the moon. We were the first humans to do so, but our focus was soon on the Earth. Beautiful, lonely, and so very far away. We were there as defenders of freedom in a Cold War, just as the men and women of our armed forces are defending ourselves in Afghanistan and Iraq today. And to those men and women, the crew of Apollo 8, would like to say thank you, good luck, and Godspeed.
This is Colonel Bill MacArthur, United States Military Academy class of 1973. I regret that I cannot be there with you today in person at the Army-Navy game, but I'm pleased to be able to join you from on board the International Space Station 220 miles above the Earth, where I've been living since October 3rd when my crewmate, Valery Tokarev of Russia, and I arrived. It's always a treat for us to do that, to be able to view the beautiful Earth from space, although we regret not being able to join you. As we look down the Earth below and think of you all there in Philadelphia today, we want to leave you with one single thought, one sole idea, to paraphrase Douglas MacArthur: there is no substitute for victory. Go Army and beat Navy!